But anyway, I have an eyesore out the front of my lighthouse right now. And that eyesore is going to become less of an eyesore once I... Don't ask why the cats are named what they're named. I don't want to relive that. Gonna become less of an eyesore once we make something up there and it's not just a sad platform of death. Because right now we have the sad platform of death. Yes, there are 2 ocelots. One of those is Amber's. They were storing their pet in my house, I believe. But yeah, I've got screenshots pulled up for my void boat, and I'm just... gotta make sure this works. Why do I have 2? Yes, I live in a barn, I run a barn. I mean, I'm like 3/4 goat, so, it's basically a barn with me in there already. I might as well capitalize on it. But you know, for now it's just us and the boat. I just have to make sure that you can strip these. Can you? You cannot. We'll have to be using logs. Damn. Okay. It's fine. It's worth it for the aesthetic. But no, yeah, I've got a whole bunch of screenshots just pulled up. I'm gonna be in the middle. Here. Yes. So I don't look ridiculous with my void boat. As if I'm in a floating platform on the sky, if that's not ridiculous enough. No, yeah, I've got on my other side just all my screen shots pulled up. No, I don't want that one. Nice convenient side view. Yeah. Am I stuck? I am stuck. I am no longer stuck. We're gonna forget that happened. Alright. But no, yeah, I was thinking we'd start with the general outline. I just hit my mic. The general outline of the boat and work from there. So this is going to extend forward and be kind of the bow area, or at least that's the plan. I'm already running out of space on my platform. That's fine. Three. Ain't no party like a boat party, because the boat party don't stop. Alright, hello and goodbye, chat. But yeah, we are building boats and not at all waiting for someone to talk to me. Stars, I did find your canon gift. It was beautiful. And I appreciate it very much. It's going to be used in this boat design, actually. Along with all of these, logs that I stole from the tree farm. Which is fine. Yeah, see, it's communism and anarchy here. I deserve to take a bit from the tree farm. Communal tree farm. Meant to help everyone. I would love if you brought over more copper. You were my favorite person. Maybe longer. That's what she said. And the back is going to be a bit flatter, I think. Oh no, okay. I think that's the same height, and if it's not, we're gonna find out later. No, yeah, this is just gonna be the main thing in the center, and I can chop these. Ah, my Spotify ad. Love that. This is because I'm cheap. I'm cheap and I won't buy premium. I would rather die. Than give any more corporations my money. Ads my downloads. They don't deserve to be here. Interrupted my beautiful 8-track music. But no, yeah, as I was building this platform, I accidentally turned it into an impromptu creeper farm. And so what happened there was that I was just being exploded. I forgot torches. And so I went up here to start seeing and trying to plan out the boat. And utterly exploded. Died in the chat. To be fair, though, I die all the time. So everyone's used to this by now. Let's see, how tall are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. Oh. Hashtag off. Listen. I didn't even die that time. This is preemptive. And a curse. I hate you all. But no, it appears my boat building, shell building, is going to be a tiny bit interrupted. How do I sound cool to this person I've never spoken to? Nice to meet you as well. Sure thing. Although, that's not true. I did speak to them once, and it was a bit awkward. It involves, I think she thought I was stuck in a death loop. I was not stuck in a death loop. It was just, I was just dying a lot. You know, it's for science, though, so. Takes where you want to meet. always happy to do my tour around the server. As the official welcoming committee, it's my #1 job to make all the residents of Haven feel safe and supportive, except unless you're an evil hacker man, in which case, then you have to talk to me and hopefully you make me feel better about your illegal activities. Or not. I guess we don't really have laws here. So calling them illegal activities is a bit of a stretch. It's fine. It's the thought that counts. And if the thought is evil, the thought is evil. Oh, the village. Maybe they'll be interested in helping me build my vote. Hang on. That is vote with a V. Void vote. Right? The activities are illegal in my heart. That's what matters. I'll be right there. And oh, to stop us from the annoying Spotify ads, let's see. There was no response to that. Am I being rejected? I'm already being rejected. I haven't even started this friendship yet. Do they not know what VCing is? I mean, they were attacking to be my thing. I will never forget you, equivalent exchange. And now here's the moment of truth. Do I say we should sleep so no one gets murdered? I don't think so. I think we're gonna make our way into the brave unknown because I have this fancy new sword that I got from Moth's not secret village pit. I mean, I assume it's Moth because nobody else would make a pit that undecked out for villagers. I think it's like it's not even well hidden. Oh, hello.
Are you August?
I am August. You are Whimsy.
I am. It's so nice to speak to another person.
Oh, good. Likewise. I get around. I speak to so many people. I speak to all of the people.
You spoke to all of the people?
Well, most of the people.
How many people are there? I've seen the sign at the by the big gateway. It's There's a lot of signs and they all have names on them, and I hoped that there were other people here, and it seems like there are.
There are.
You're here.
Yeah, there are at least like 11 or 12 of us that I've heard of so far. Maybe more. Probably more.
That's cool. I've met Amber. I know Amber. Amber and I are friends. We're really good friends.
Oh, I've met Amber too. We tried to get a cat. We had to get a cat together. Well, not even a cat. It was an ocelot. We went out into the jungle to get an ocelot for bonding. And it took us like 3 hours to drag them back because did you know that you can't make ocelots your pets? You have to take a lead and lead them up a whole bunch of awkward cliffs.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, picture a cat, but like speckled. You know what a cat is?
No.
Then I'm going to show you some incredible things.
I'm so excited.
Oh. Hello.
Wait, here.
Oh. Wait, I got you. Testing out my new fancy sword. What do you mean I can't be trusted with a weapon? Everyone should give me weapons. Wow, the community board is...
Do you know who wrote this?
Which one?
Sounds like a mistake.
No, I don't. There are a couple of prankster-esque people on the server. Not me, I always take everything very seriously and did not go out a couple of days ago to fill a business that did nothing wrong to me with wool.
Oh.
Anyway,
It did. Okay. Let's move on. I really did. I'm glad to have confirmation that there are other people here. I knew that Amber was
yeah,
here, and we thought that there were other people, but I hadn't seen anyone else yet.
It's been. Have you been lonely?
Yes. I think
Well, it's a
that's
good thing. Good thing your good old welcoming tour has arrived. I'm trying to find where Moth is staying. So there it is.
I'm just. Oh. Here.
This is not breaking in because we are great friends.
Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. I was in here, but I was just checking to make sure that there were other people. And
These are cats.
The
Aren't they
little
cute?
beasts.
The little beasts, the tiny creatures.
This one's named Dove.
Yeah, it's never breaking in if you guys are on close terms and you also don't steal anything. There are no laws on Haven.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, exactly. I know so much about friendship. You can take notes.
It's good to learn things from someone who knows so much about this place. So.
Oh, yep. Maybe I know a lot of things. I might know the most. Or I'm close to knowing the most.
I absolutely believe you.
As you should. Here, come on. I'll show you the ocelot and my lighthouse. And then I probably have a bit of explaining to you to do, but that's okay. Oh no, who did that? Was that me? That was you. I'll save you.
What?
Oh no. All right, well I'll avenge you then. I'm not gonna avenge you, correct?
One of the bad friends that Amber told me about.
I did not avenge you. Even with my cool sword, it wasn't enough.
Why does the stars keep saying August always dies? I keep
right.
seeing that.
Well, you see, there's a bit of a running joke around here. Oh God! No!
So some friends we don't look at. Wait, are you okay? Do you need help?
This is so tragic. It's okay. I just got exploded. I tried my best to not get exploded, but sometimes you just don't get what you want. And now my lighthouse doors. This is gonna be so impressive. I was gonna show it off to you. That's fine.
Oh.
It's fine.
I'm sure it's still very impressive.
Thank you.
I'll just wait here for you to get back. I wish I could
Okay.
help, but...
I'll be right back. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Do you know Gawain?
I do know Gawain.
Gawain says that my name sounds familiar, and I don't know why.
I mean, your name sounds familiar to me too, but less of I've seen it less in a sort of like I have a sense I've seen you somewhere before way, and more of a we've literally spoken before way.
Oh yeah, when I woke up and you said hello, and then I jumped into the void.
Before that too, but yeah.
I think that was the first time we'd spoken. You said that we had spoken before, but I don't remember that.
You know, it was when I think you thought I was caught in a death loop. It wasn't a death loop though. I was fine. And that's part of the things I'm going to be explaining to you. I know some members of the server are worried about me right now, but there's nothing to be worried about because I haven't done anything worth worrying for. And I have all of my mental facilities intact. And definitely didn't hallucinate an evil hacker man.
Oh, I'm sure you're right. I'm sure I think that I don't have many thoughts.
That's fair. A head empty, sort of.
Yes, exactly. I'm just. Ooh, this is cool. I found a building.
Oh, are you? I'm back by the village. Where are you?
I'm right next to the village. Here, I'll come back to the front.
Okay.
Give me a second.
I enjoy having head empty. That's comforting that way.
I'd empty more room for friendships.
Yes. Sure. Where did you go? Oh, there you are.
I'm right here.
Hello. Hey, Stars.
Star?
This is Stars. They appear to be a tiny bit busy, but
Oh yeah. I mean, the bad friends are coming at you.
bad friends. I mean, I think we can call those enemies. Or is that too strong of a word?
Enemy? Okay. If you say that, that's what they're called.
Ah, Stars, I love you.
That's so nice.
And terracotta! I am my inventory. Do you have inventory space?
No, I haven't made anywhere to put any of the items that I have.
That's fine.
I've
That's
just been
totally
collecting
fine.
them, and then I went to sleep, and then I haven't been awake for a while. There's so many people. Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah. Oh, and I bet we could introduce you to them if.
I'd love to be introduced.
Yeah, Stars just ran off, but we will. We'll do that. First, though, I was gonna show you the lighthouse and the ocelots. You coming? Good. And also, I will do
That
some.
means. Sorry. When you write with extra exclamation points, that means that you're going to be good friends, right?
That means that you are very excited. It's like a woo to the end of your
You're
sentences.
excited for friendship.
Excited
Yeah.
for friendship.
I'm very excited for friendship.
That's good. I mean, I think I'd be worried if you weren't excited for friendship.
Good. Well, then you don't have any reason to be worried.
Ah, I know how to climb. I can get up here.
I didn't even think to go off this, but it's a nice view.
Right? Oh, the view's gonna be even better from the top of the lighthouse. I will take you right over there. And oh, yeah, there you are. Hello. I can stand on the side of this. I know what's happening. I always know what's happening. Come on. So, you said you just woke up, huh?
I woke up and then I spoke to you. That's when I spoke to you. That was the same
Mhm.
day. And then
What?
I got really tired and I went back to sleep again.
That
And
is
then I woke up.
okay. Yeah, sleeping. That's generally how that works.
Is it
Yes.
crazy how that goes?
Yeah. No, sometimes your brain is just like, wow, too many thoughts, head not empty enough. And so you pass out in the middle of working or experimenting, and then you wake up later.
You get it.
Yeah.
You understand everything on the server, like you said.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'm so glad to have found you.
I'm glad to meet you too. You seem very nice. We were like, oh, what do you think of Haven so far? That's what we've been calling everything.
It seems nice. I was concerned because I didn't think there was anyone here, but then I'm an Amber, and I think I'm doing okay. I like everyone that I've met.
Yeah, well, if we're gonna be trapped here forever and stranded and unable to die, then at least there's people. And oh, they actually did it. They actually did it.
What did they do? This is such a pretty. Wait.
Yes, please admire the view as I patch this up real quick.
Did you make this?
I did. Oh, I'm missing one stair.
You're a very skilled builder.
Thank you. I try. But no, I tend to get exploded a lot. I think it's just because the creepers like me better. But that's not where this was.
I've gotten exploded a few times as well.
Right? Friends get exploded.
What is? Oh. Oh.
There we go. All right. So these are my dogs. They don't have. Oh no. Green and Scar got out. Those are my llamas. Green. Sorry to drag you around like this. I generally have things more under control. I don't actually. That's a lie.
New friend.
Yes, new friend. Okay, that's just plain terracotta. That doesn't help. Here, and then here.
Do you
want some what? Oh, yes, I would love some help. I don't suppose you have white terracotta, do you? I think that was.
I do not.
Yeah, it was lost in the blast. Oh well.
There's some blocks here if you want them.
Well, I'll fetch them when I go to get Green and Scar.
Very good.
And, oh, the ocelots. They're right up here. Look!
Okay. They look kind of like the cats.
Yeah, they're like cats, but spottier and wilder. Hello. This one's Amber's. Oh no.
Oh no. This is Amber's cat?
Yes, this one's Amber's actually. We went out and we got them together.
You must be very nice then. Very polite.
A very polite cat. Absolutely. Do you?
Equivalent exchange.
Equivalent exchange.
Is that yours?
That one is mine, correct.
It's very cute.
Thank you. I haven't decided on what to name these ones yet. Would you like to name them for me? Or with me? Or...
Know a lot about this world, but I can definitely try.
That's fine. You don't have to know much about names. Names can just be random things. Or like words. Or... Apparently there was someone whose name was Squoingly Doink once. Or that's a nickname. I don't know. But it's a thing that can happen.
Names can be random. That
Names
is very
can
true.
be random. Hello. Hello, good boys. I just thought of the best idea.
What is it?
Well, follow me, follow me, follow me. You said you're lonely, right?
What it's called?
You said you're lonely, right?
I think that's what people were saying.
Because there aren't enough people around you all the time?
Yeah, I'm always trying to find new friends, and it's difficult because everyone seems so spread out. But I've met Amber, but Amber went to go find other people as well.
Oh.
So
We're working on that too. We're gonna have the Haven's Highway built soon. We figure if we connect everyone together, we'll be able to get along more. And to visit each other.
So many of them.
Behold, the cave of Doggo. Would you like one? Would you like a doggo friend?
As a friend?
Yes, a doggo friend. All you need to do is, here, take some of these. And pick one that looks extra special and feed it.
Oh, I gotta... Oh, that wasn't the one that called to me. I don't know.
No? Yeah, just look deep into everyone's super fluffy.
They're all friends, but
super fluffy eyes. Be like, hello there, boy. Would you like to accompany me home? I can pick one out for you if you can't decide.
I can figure it out. Give me a second.
Okay.
Sorry, this is... I'm not very decisive.
No, it's an overwhelming experience. There's so many possibilities.
This one.
First try. You guys are gonna be besties.
Are you okay?
Yes, I am okay. I'm always okay. And you can get another one too if you want.
Another?
Yeah. That way you can have a breeding pair and make as many dogs as you want.
I'm gonna have so many friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Friends squared. Friends unlimited.
You're right. The friends are unlimited. You're so right.
Literally exponential.
This guy. Oh, thank you for taking me here, August.
You're welcome. Here, take your dogs over here. We're gonna make them look special. I think, yes, I do. I have some dye in my general chest monster area, and that way you can make their collars different colors, until you can like personalize them more.
I think I'm gonna name one of them King. I don't know why, that just came to me.
King?
Mm-hmm.
Like, nice going, King. Good job, King.
Exactly!
I like that.
I think that it's kind of sweet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
One of them just feels like a king. I don't know which one it is anymore, but I'll figure it out.
They do say wolves are noble beasts. Let's see, where do I have? Alright, ooh, I have some blue dye and some pink dye in this chest. If you're interested in those colors.
I like both of those. Those will work.
Yeah. Where? This one up here. Yeah. Feel free to just go and grab those, because, you know, I grab things for people a lot.
I'm just gonna drop some things on the ground really fast.
That is so fair. Ooh, can I have... Never know when you're going to need to make a quick escape.
So of course, you can take that. I don't really know what it's for.
Quick escapes.
This one's King.
Okay. Hey there, buddies.
I don't know what his name is yet, but I'll figure it out.
I have leads that are being used right now. Amber has a ship.
Hello. Little guy. Hello.
And thus, bless. This is why I love friendship.
Exactly. It's just so nice to have other people around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna finish repairing this real quick. Let's see. How do you dye terracotta? Put some terracotta in and also some dye. You need to do a bunch at the same time, or? No.
I wish I could help, but I don't.
This is so sad. Oh. That would do it. I didn't even have dye for a second there.
8 terracotta around 1 dye.
It's what?
8 terracotta around 1 dye. It just came to me.
Please use multiple colored? Nah. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to get more terracotta to fix up the house then. Do you want to go meet my llamas? We'll go on a llama excursion.
I would love to. I feel like I should leave these guys here for now, just to make sure that they're safe.
Yeah, make sure they're safe. Safe and sound. Alright, make sure the door is shut.
Of course.
I'm gonna do something mildly risky.
Oh. you doing? I'm sure you have it under control.
Oh, yep, definitely.
You know everything about this place.
All the things about this place. Don't go upstairs for a little bit. Just.
Oh. Also, I feel like I need to get some food.
Oh, yeah, we have a lot of chickens. Like, a ridiculous amount of chickens, and then somebody keeps making chickens in my house. So you can use those chickens if you want. Just go and kill them. That would be great.
Gotta love murder. I've been told that's what this is called.
I love murder. Now that's a quote.
I mean, is that something weird to say?
A little bit, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry then.
No,
I thought it was maybe.
No need to apologize. It was actually very entertaining.
Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm glad that it was okay and entertaining and fun.
Right.
I'm having a great time.
Come on in, boys. Yes. Can you shut the doors? Perfect. 0 consequences for my actions. Now, you mentioned a view was good. It's about sunset. Want to see something prettier? Come on. And lighthouse made to gaze at all of the areas, the general area surrounding Haven. Yeah, all the way up through here.
Kinda hurt.
And then you can go through this little area.
Where
It's specifically made to be confusing. I didn't want people to see it had a hole in it. Right over here. Right by where the ladder was.
Oh, I see. Can hardly see it.
And then boom, pop right on top. And ignore the monstrosity that's being currently constructed. It's going to be very cool. It's going to be very cool once I finish. But we can see the sky, the sunset from up here. The sun is setting. The moon is rising. The stars are out. You mentioned I couldn't help but notice. But last time you talked to me, you jumped into the void?
Yeah.
Would you like to help me with something I've been doing?
Thing for a friend.
Fantastic! It has to do with the void. Come on. Right. Just gonna grab one of these real quick. And down we go.
I'll be back soon. Okay.
Sorry, I'm realizing I have no more extra books. That's fine. I'm sure we can get one from Oz. We can always get something from Oz. Theft is also not a thing when you're friends. Oh. Down here. Act like we the dogs. Oh no, are you okay? Do you need assistance?
I'm okay. I think I'm fine. I just gotta fend off the bad friends. Oh, sorry, enemies. Right?
Yes. That way, because, otherwise it kind of implies that if your friends ended up doing something mean to you, then you'd come at them with a sword. Which I don't think you would.
Yes. I mean, I didn't think friends could be bad. Just only when they're that type of friend, you know? Bad friends is an entire category on its own.
What would What would someone have to do to... What makes someone a bad friend, do you think?
I don't know.
You haven't really thought about it before?
I haven't. I don't think. Maybe I'll think about this later and I'll get back to you.
Okay, have it a later problem? Follow me. Be careful, though. It's a little bit precarious. But, you know, that's what makes it fun.
Pretty view.
Right? Isn't it? It almost looks like the void beneath is swallowing the sun.
Oh. It's full looking. It's just an endless continuation of the sky.
Yeah, and you get down deep enough, and all it is black. I think maybe if you find a way to get down further, you'd, like, reverse back through, so there'd be more stars. Anyway. Yeah, the grass blocks, they're, Enderman. Stop by this place a lot. So, just tap that for me real quick. Thank you. Oh, you did it without even me asking. That's great. So,
We need to do that a few times.
Last time, I mean, when I talked to you, but you don't... Are those wings?
They are. They don't seem to do anything, but...
They're beautiful. Oh, that reminds me. I was so excited. I didn't even... All right, what is your name?
My name is Whimsy.
Whimsy. What are your pronouns?
She, her.
She, her.
What are your pronouns?
They, them. And species. Do you know? Well, you have white ears. Bear reminiscent. Polar bear, maybe. Don't know about the wings, though. Do you have any guesses? Any thoughts on what might be the right way to lead out of this? Any thoughts about your own existence? So I'll take that as a no. Wait. Can you not hear me? Hello, how long have I been deafened for?
Too long. I asked you what your pronouns were just to, make
Oh, sure. They, them. And so this is what happens when you set up hotkeys. They, them. And do you know what your species is?
I'm not totally certain. Amber thought I was a polar bear, maybe, but I don't.
Yeah, no, I can see the white ears, right? They're so fluffy. Do you mind if I, like, pet them? They're so soft.
Right.
They're so soft. This is the best. I don't know what the wings... I don't know what the wings would mean, though.
I've been told that polar bears don't have wings, but...
Generally not, no. They think of them as generally big animals roaming along in the Arctic. They're actually kind of solitary creatures, too. You don't seem like a solitary creature. I mean, that's not a bad thing.
I feel like I need to find family.
Do you remember your family before this?
Do you remember your family before this?
I mean, kind of. Well, if you could call them family, then yes. But it's been a newer development. There are some people here who can't remember anything, and there are some people here who can remember nearly everything. The spectrum ranges.
I remember my family as well.
Right. Are you interested in getting back to them, maybe?
Why would want to do that. I'm happy here.
Right? It's
I mean, actually, sorry. Give me a moment.
oh.
Do
Do
you
you want
want
to
to
hear?
get back with your family?
They weren't much of a family, if I'm being honest. I much like it here. Much better. I think that's the minority, though. The minority opinion.
I'm just happy to meet new people, and I want to help them. I guess figure out what they want to do.
Gotta save this world before you move on and save another.
I guess.
Right. So anyway, I won't use that pitch then. I'll just use the other one, which is, I think the void is one of the reasons why we're here. Or there must have been something that corrupted it or expanded it, causing it to eat the world. And I've had a couple of people down here and jumping off, and to see what's down there. And we generally agree that there's actually, well, that would taint the experiment. So what I'd like for you to do is, would you mind if you jumped down there and then told me what you saw and heard, just the general experience, to find out, just from a general scientific point, the composition and possible presence of any entities within.
We'll jump.
Jump. Yeah, just like Stars did right there. Do you want me to come with? Thoughts?
Nice.
I didn't quite catch that.
It was nice. What?
That is, I have to admit, a new one. I mean, I think it's quite nice also. But most people come up and they're like, I'm uncomfortable. Ah, why were there so many eyes? Ah.
Eyes?
So my newest theory, now that you've seen it, is that people see different things down there. I've gotten a whole bunch of people. I've gotten their opinions down, collected. I have it in a book I have back at the lighthouse.
I just saw the dark.
What kind of dark? Just nothing?
Just the void. Just nothing.
Here, do you wanna?
I mean, sorry.
You know, telling the truth is very important to make this experiment run well.
I just saw the dark.
All right. Maybe if you aren't scared of it already, nothing scary happens to you.
Sense? Hopefully that's normal.
Actually, do you want to meet in the village?
Yes.
All right. So you said nothing, huh? Nothing at all. Any feeling, sense of, I don't know, I guess not impending doom, but sense of premonition?
What did other people feel?
Well, I can show you my notes if you'd, but only after you write yours down, because I don't want them to taint the experiment.
But you said you felt calm, or you felt...
I mostly just feel like I'm falling. The worst reaction so far I've had is somebody thought they were being torn apart.
Oh. I can tell you I didn't have that reaction.
That's good. It seemed very unpleasant.
I think
It shows a lot of dedication, though, that they're still willing to help, even after it looks like
being enveloped.
Like a hug. Like a...
It was not necessarily just being covered.
Like a blanket.
I take back what I said. It was Sorry, I was confused before. It was bad. It felt like being smothered and and being suffocated.
Well, I mean, you do die out there.
That's all I felt though. Just being smothered.
Did you see anything? Hear anything?
I heard whispers, but only in the void, never anywhere else.
Void whispers. Did they say anything in particular?
They were talking about the eyes and doing a flip.
And doing a flip.
Yes.
Like, come on, Whimsy, jump down.
One of them said do a flip. Yes, one of them said do a flip. The others were talking about the eyes. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I really heard.
Here then.
It felt like being suffocated.
Okay, you know, for this to work, because this is going to help figuring out why we're here. It's going to explain a whole lot. We need to,
It's true.
Right? We need to have an honest experience for every subject. So, this is what you heard. You're telling the truth?
Yes.
Here, I'll give this to you, and you can write down a quick little summary right on the last page, page 28. Just make sure to give it back. And I won't even look at it if you don't want me to. Or, well, I will, but later, when I'll completely have forgotten everything you said about. Did you get it? Hello?
Hey, sorry, I'm just gonna write. Give me a second.
Okay. You know, I won't even look at it if you don't want me to. Or, well, I will eventually, but, you know, just, I'm a bit flighty. You give me a bit, and I'm sure that I won't even remember what you said at first. No judgment here. I understand that sometimes you say things to people that may not be exactly the truth. And it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean you're not trying to be friends. It just means you were worried. It just means you were worried.
I'm not lying. I couldn't be lying.
Would never imply that. Oh, also, if you're ever by this way again, can you tell me if somebody ends up breaking in here? Well, not even breaking in here. Visiting in here and then scattering, say, a shit ton of chickens around my entire lighthouse?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, if you see that, I just want to congratulate them for their persistency. And maybe kill them once as, like, a friendly warning.
Kel, I get it. I'll definitely tell you. That's what friends should do, alright? Tell their friends when someone tries to scatter a bunch of chickens in their house.
Yeah, it's the friendship rule number 101. You done with the book?
Yeah.
Thank you. And I did see stars down there, so I guess one more thing. Before I take you to meet the others, or the others come to meet you. I don't know. They live their own lives. They can come and do what they want to do. But when I was dying before, you say you don't remember it. But if you think about it, what happened earlier was that it looked I was dying a lot, and you asked if I needed help. I didn't need any help. I was down there in the void in my mine shaft, and I was experimenting, just testing. You know, just like what I did with you. So I wasn't in any danger. So there's no need to worry about me.
Okay. Yes, okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad you were okay. The void
I'm
is
glad.
dangerous. It feels like suffocating. Never mind. Sorry, excuse me. And you were fine, and that's good. I'm sorry. I feel like I should go.
Oh, right. Going. Yes, of course. I can take you to meet the others just whenever you want.
Okay, I will. I'll call you again. Thank you, August. I
No.
appreciate our friendship.
Yeah. No. Bye. See you soon, I guess.
Bye.
Bye. Huh. Forehead. Me and Sarah. I have the oddest feeling that she didn't exactly know what to think. That's fine. You know, for someone who supposedly has parts of a vicious predator, she was quite eager to please. Which I shouldn't have said anything about the other people's results to her before giving her the book. Gosh, now my experiment's tainted. It's fine.
Hello.
Hello!
So you said you offered your assistance?
I did.
Oz and I are attempting to tame llamas for Jurassic Park, if you would like to come help at some point.
Yeah, come. You're over there right now.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I will do that. I just had an interesting conversation. You saw it. Whimsy.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yes, I don't think I've met them before.
They're the one who left the signs about how much they loved us. Which, I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
a tiny bit
odd.
out of context. It may sound creepy, but I don't think she meant it in a creepy way. I think she legitimately just does not know how to talk to people, which is cool, which is fine. Because like, who here knows how to talk to people? It's not exactly we're members of the most normal sides of society.
Yes, that is true.
Hey, Oz.
Yes, Oz, I think Oz is... Oh,
Oz is going to sit there and look into the distance.
Oz is going to stare at a wall for a moment.
Oz is going to contemplate their life and
I
decisions.
don't understand why, but...
You know, I feel like that too. Sometimes I'm just like, life is so much, I'm going to look at a wall.
Yes, exactly.
You said, oh, there you are, Jurassic Park. So llamas. Not as cool as Scott and Green, right?
They are similar but not the same as yours. There is a white one and a dark brown one.
Right, where are they?
They're in here.
The llamas!
Next to the pigmen that you helped us move.
Yeah!
We have saddles as well. I believe Oz has the other one when they're
wow.
done
You guys have
staring
saddles.
into a corner.
You want me to go get wheat? Or do you have
That would
meat?
be appreciated. Thank you.
Okay. I'll run over to the greenhouse.
All right. Thank you.
See, making friends with animals is just like making friends with people. You have to bribe them with food.
That sounds odd, but all right. I guess I suppose I've done the same.
Bribery? You've done bribery?
Well, not bribery per se, but giving food.
Although, sorry, I just fiddled with your audio for a second. Is that better, chat? Your voice was just so powerful.
Oh yes, my apologies. It's just like that. I wonder if it's something that's from when I came
Yeah, it just
here.
booms out. Automatic speaker mode.
Mm-hmm.
If I made a robot,
So-
I'd make an automatic speaker mode.
So who was this whimsy person you were speaking to?
Right, polar bear, very sweet. Actually, has had a new reaction to the void, I think, than anyone else I've met so
Oh.
far. Yes, they
That is
didn't seem uncomfortable.
interesting.
I mean, they changed their opinion later, after they heard that other people were uncomfortable. But I think that was just a safety mechanism to, try to fit in.
So you've experimented with others with the void. Did you do the same thing with them that you did with me?
Yes, and you didn't. I have followed up with you a bit, but it's been longer now.
Yeah.
You didn't come up with any side effects of that, did you?
No, I did not, though. I suppose I would be impacted differently than organics would.
That is completely fair.
Out of curiosity, do you plan?
Hello? Oh. Sorry, I didn't catch that last part.
It is all right. Do you plan to do more experiments with it in the future?
I mean, yeah, now that we've got the general batch of results, I don't need as much help, I don't think. But, I mean, it's always good to expand the sample size.
Understood.
But
I think Oz is back. Hello. I don't think there's any thoughts behind those eyes. They've gone back to staring at a wall. I'm a little bit concerned.
hey, your protocols.
Yes.
You said you can't lie or keep promises, right? I mean, lie or break promises.
Yes, unless something overrides them, I cannot.
I told you not to tell Oz
Yes.
about the void experiments.
Yes.
You said you wouldn't.
Okay.
And then you did. What protocol activated that one? Or do you not have these at all?
I see you brought wheat. Alright. Let's just get this done with.
Is this llama really going to eat 18 wheat?
Looks like it, yes. Oh,
I got the brown one.
I am being suffocated.
You didn't answer my question.
Oh, I didn't?
No, you didn't.
I was concerned for your safety. You seem to be acting erratically. Oh, well, this one's making an escape.
It's always the white one. See, green killed me once.
Thing? I really do.
I think so. I think they scream. They have a lust for chaos that
Hold
Their
on. I will
natural
build
lives cannot
a
satisfy.
corral to get them back in. Alright.
So you can lie then,
Okay.
when you choose to.
When push him in. Come on. Alright. As I said, unless something overrides it, and I believe the reason I was able to tell Oz was because my concern for your safety, which wasn't that part of the friend protocol?
I suppose. I mean, that's good though. That's see, look, it's proof you're making your own decisions. You're a little bit going against what you were programmed to do. You're your own person, Stars.
Okay.
You seem reluctant to believe that.
Alright, it appears they're enclosed again. That's good. Oz really is just... I don't know where they went, actually. So now that we've tamed them, we should be able to put the saddles back on them,
Yeah,
correct?
indeed. Where did you get saddles?
Oz got them, I believe, from,
Was it a mine shaft
fishing.
chest? Oh, fishing.
Yes, they've been doing a lot of that lately. I think they're running out of space in their books and,
I knew.
wish to get some more. Doesn't seem to be letting me add saddles onto these, which is unfortunate.
I'm suffocating. Pain.
Oh.
You were also suffocating.
Yes, that seems to happen a lot.
How dare these llamas be tall?
Yes, it is rather inconvenient. Alright. Oh, would you like to see? Oh, no.
Oh no, not again.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, that was my
Okay.
fault.
It's alright. I'll just construct another corral. Oh. He is
Hey,
really
llama,
making a
llama.
break for it. Wait, I have leaves. Perhaps
Hey,
it'll
llama,
work
llama,
better.
llama. Hey, llama. See you, wing. Oh, good.
Oh no, they're both out. Alright. I have both of them in here. Okay.
All right.
There we go.
That was my fault. I feel embarrassing. You might not be able to saddle
Sorry.
llamas. You can sit on them, but I think
It
they're just moving
does not appear
storage.
to be the case.
Yeah. You know what that
Storage,
means?
perhaps, yes. I have a chest on me, actually, from an earlier today. Nope, not allowing for chests either.
You know what this means, though? It means
What?
we could be the pioneers of a new horse racing industry.
Ah, yes. Oz and I were going to build a corral and allow people to ride on them.
Right, like just a little
So
circle.
perhaps this could be
Oh,
the start.
like
Yes.
kids at a fair.
I don't know what that is, but I feel as if you have the right idea.
I feel kind of awkward with these poor llamas, given that one is still angry at me. So I shall be back shortly. One sec.
Oh.
I just received a
Alright.
message.
Interesting. If you need to leave, that is alright.
Right, yeah. I'll be back soon. It's just I'm going to run to talk to someone real quick.
Okay. I'll talk to you later, I guess.
Yes, talk to you later. So you've been calling? 1 second as I...
Hello. Is this that function, the long range communicator?
Yes, you've reached me. You've successfully communicated. Congratulations. Nothing can stop you now.
Fantastic. August, isn't it, right?
Yes. I don't believe we've met.
We have not. I saw your sign at the village when I first showed up here, but it didn't include any directions for where to go, and I didn't have a comm, so I was a little bit, well, stuck.
Where are you?
Ah, this is a lovely build, by the way.
Are you
But
on my build? I
no,
ignore the
I
hole in
am,
the
I
front.
am.
I got exploded earlier.
I understand that. That's happened multiple times to me.
Really? Yeah, I think I'm a creeper magnet.
Ah, that's fair. I've actually been working with people quite a bit recently. That's actually part of why I figured we should speak.
Oh, you're a creeper tamer? Do you befriend them? The creeper whisperer?
Not quite.
Oh, that's fun. Sorry. I just saw the explosives in your hand and immediately started vibrating.
That's fair. That's fair. Now, I heard that you were killed by stars, correct?
Oh, yep, just a little friendly neighborhood killing. You know, it happens
Uh,
sometimes.
yeah, you went over the wall, didn't you?
I did go over the wall. You want to know what's back there?
Oh, I do know actually. I also went over the wall.
Oh,
Twice
yeah, there's
actually.
a lot of jack and shit, isn't there?
Yeah, no, it's an interesting little birch village they've got back there, I'll admit.
No, yeah,
Interesting is the word I'll be using, I suppose. But yeah, so you were killed upon going back there, correct?
Oh, yep.
So I was as well, actually. I went back there twice. And both times I was very soundly,
Murdered,
you know,
dispatched.
disposed of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No preamble either. Just the second you go, boom, like Terminator
Exactly.
mode.
Exactly. We were talking actually, and then they went completely silent. And hunted me down. It was quite impressive from a logistical standpoint, even if
I
I
mean-
didn't enjoy it. From
Although, yeah, no, being killed isn't fun, but we can admire the skill behind it.
we can. And so
Before I talk about that though, I am adding you to my big old book of Haven residents. I assume. I mean, like, I assume you're staying here. You're not just here for a quick jaunt. Just here for a quick jaunt. Gonna pop in, pop back, see your family.
That's what I'm good at, you know. I've been told I'm fairly good at just popping in and popping out.
Pop in,
But
pop out. The world can't hold you. All right,
we
name.
can't.
Navn.
Yes.
Pronouns.
As in.
As in,
What,
when people are
I
not calling you Navn,
refer
what do they
to
refer to you
as?
with?
I think you might have hit your hotkey.
I hate everything. I hate everything. I need to move that. I'm like, I'm gonna make it so I never have to awkwardly switch tabs on stream, and then boom, boom. It's too easy to hit. I'm not even hitting it. I think it's just jangling. Anyway, sorry. Pronouns.
Yes, the things people use to refer to you is that.
Yes, refer to you when they're not using Navn. Or I don't know, the most beautiful creature on the earth, or like little nightmare, however type of way that you be referred to.
I've been called it and they, and I suppose those work.
Are you fine with that? Okay. And species.
Oh no, that's a fascinating question.
Not sure about that one, actually.
Once you figure that one out, I'd love to hear it. Or once I figure that one out, I'll get back to you.
Yeah, you'll share it. So I guess that means you don't remember.
No, I do not.
High in the memory loss scale?
Relatively, most of my memories are of feelings. Speaking of feelings, I was speaking with Gwen about this actually, but most of my memories of my home, well, they're not really memories. It's a lot of flashes of pain and, things like that. Very pleasant. But, it's not like that's too disturbing.
All you can remember from home is a sense of pain and then some fear. I can relate to that.
Yeah. And, Wayne was very, very adamant about the fact that, this world was different and, it seemed to be a bit of a nicer place, right?
Well,
But, you see,
I mean, people are people everywhere. I don't think there's a such thing as a nicer world. Just better structured societies.
Yeah, you see, when I went over that wall at Stall's base, I'm not the only one who Stalls hunted down. I was actually there with, someone else on the server, Jackdaw.
Yes,
And
I'm familiar.
They weren't behind, the wall at all. I remember Stalls mentioned something about the wall extending past its limits, but if I'm being quite honest with you, Jackdaw was nowhere near the danger, or the supposed dangerous area. That was only me. So going after Jackdaw the moment I went out of Stalls' reach was a little bit...
Oh, so it's getting worse. That's nice to hear.
Well, yeah, I have to admit, Jackdaw has been friendly towards me, has been a source of adventure in this place that I am finding relatively boring. And
I mean, hey, it's one of the only things we have left, adventure.
True. And I don't take that kindly to, well, people, trying to kill them.
Yeah, no, I noticed. I was actually just talking with Stars earlier. I jumped out of it. I assumed if they killed you, you wouldn't want to be on call with them.
Yeah. We talked about it a bit later. It seems like they've calmed down. They don't seem to be going into murderous rages at the sight of my face anymore.
Wait, how long did that last? At the sight of your face?
I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure whether it was my face that set them off, or something about our location. But either way, it was until we met them back at their house itself. It was mostly just, us trying not to be killed.
You... Do you want... Well... Okay, do you want to hear my theory about that?
I'd love to.
Thank you. See, the last person I told this to, implied I was hallucinating. So, honestly, you could only react better. So I saw Stars talking with someone right after the whole wall incident. Just kind of a general creepy-ish dude, death-based aesthetic. We made really awkward eye contact for a second. And then he threw himself into the void, which, I mean, kudos, the void is a lovely place to hang out. But afterwards, Star seemingly had no recollection of the man. And
oh, that's fascinating.
Isn't that interesting? I knew...
That is.
Yes. So anyway, I think he must have done something with their programming or something to code himself out.
I'll admit I'm not that familiar with robots, but I suppose you would know this Stall individual better than I would.
Yeah. To be fair, though, I am finding new things about Stars lately. They told me that they couldn't lie. And then I was like, well, how do I know you're not lying about that? And they're like, oh, it's not in my protocols. but they've done it to me before. So honestly, other option is that they are protecting this person because they think I'd be a danger to him. Isn't that ridiculous? Me posing a threat.
Well, I can say I do understand. I am a bit more familiar with the whole protecting people angle of standpoint. People will go incredibly fall for, people who they trust.
That's one of the cool things, I guess, about people.
But
Better
I suppose
traits.
it is. I did actually. I had I suppose we could call it a bit of a business deal. I suppose, or maybe
Ooh, business deal. Are you a businessman with a business plan?
not exactly. I've become a little more familial recently with how things are run on this server, which seems to be a very convoluted sort of system of villager trading.
Yeah.
But I can trade like a villager if I must. Here, meet me on the highway.
Holy shit. I forgot I didn't reset my spawn.
Maybe don't meet me on the highway.
I know what I'm doing at all times. I'm so cool. Okay.
Here,
No, I was so shocked at your functioning pair of wings that I literally fell off a building and died.
Well, that's painful. I suppose that would be painful. I must admit, I'm not very used to falling off things.
Oh, it was fine. Just hurts for a second, and then, your spaghetti pancake.
Exactly.
Right? Like, and then there's not a lot of pain associated with being spaghetti pancake because you're too busy being spaghetti pancake.
Exactly. It's nice to meet someone who's not quite as squeamish about death as most people tend to be.
Oh, yes, it was very hard to get rid of me.
Likewise, I believe the word pest might be accurate when describing me.
Really, honestly, that's a compliment, I think. It just means that you're stubborn and persistent. Sure, it also means you're annoying, but one man's annoying is another man's charming.
Exactly. Where are you right now?
I'm coming right back up to the lighthouse.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna head back that way.
Have you always... Have your wings been functioning since you woke up here? You said you don't remember things that well?
Yes, they have. They have been functioning. I've been informed that that's a bit of a rarity here.
It is a bit of a rarity. There are...
I can just say I'm very thankful they are still functioning. I think if I had to deal with both a lack of wings and a sudden pair of legs, I might actually just, start burning down.
I'm sorry, you didn't have legs before?
That's our current working theory. If I used to have legs, I was very bad at using them.
Had some difficulties with the whole setting them up feature. Walking one foot in front of the other. I mean, if I could fly, I don't think I'd ever walk.
Exactly.
I think I'd ominously hover, just like a foot above the ground at all time. I'd always be the tallest person in the room. I'm not used to being the tallest person in the room.
That's the goal. That's flying. I'll admit I am not quite able to sustain the amount of weight on my wing that I feel I was used to, or there's something off. I'm not quite. That didn't mean to do that. Not
You are so
sure
fast.
But 1 second. Let me just go up this waterfall. Because I definitely didn't just fly off the side. That would be embarrassing, and I've never done it.
Oh, of course not. All of us, we understand what's happening at all times. We would never.
But I'd actually like to take you to a place that's, if you just keep going straight once you hit the roundabout.
Yes, I will. I'll do that. You're much faster than I am, and it will be a bit embarrassing to get just completely abandoned to the dust. Haven's Highway. Infrastructure. Making infrastructure one day at a time.
Ah.
And you're already way ahead of me.
I will admit, I am probably a good deal more comfortable with this journey than I'd suspect you are, unless you're hiding another lighthouse back here.
I've got secret builds everywhere, baby. You look and there's awkward, like, caves. I have a point to make one on every single edge of the server, just so I can pretend I have dominion over the whole thing.
Ah, that's fair, that's fair. Now, I'll admit, I'm not quite used to getting down this way. As you might have noticed, I typically have a bit of an easier way to get down.
Is that an untamed parrot? Is that an untamed parrot? Or is that yours? Holy shit! Holy shit! You have no idea how long I have been trying to find one of those. I have been in jungles for hours. I have dragged cats through. Where did it go? Where did the bird go? There it is.
It's on your shoulder, probably.
I have run through jungles for hours. And nothing. But, oh, this is brilliant.
Alright, there's a bit of a waterfall over here.
You do not know how many times I've died trying to get one of these. Huh.
I do not. I'll admit there is here.
There's a bit of a gap.
Land, yes. I have some leaves on me.
That's sturdy.
To build up. 1 second. Let's see. Also, is my audio good for your stream?
I can hear you fine.
Cool. Alright, here we are. Now, I have a little something I suppose I'd like to show you, let's say.
Oh, it's very fun to be on the receiving end of this. Please show me your magic.
Of course. Now, you see, I didn't do this originally, as I did kind of hold some hopes that, Gwen's statement about this being a place where, that's, well, chill, I suppose the word would be. I hope that was true, but as of, meeting stars, I discovered that, maybe I should, just reinvent and go with what my gut is telling me to do.
Arm up for your own safety.
Yeah. So, welcome to the gunpowder farm.
Oh, Navn, did you make an explosive house?
A bit of one. I've collected all this. You're not gonna find anything in the chest, because I've collected and hidden, most of the stuff here. Not all of it, I will say.
That's fair. In preparation for me coming, afraid I'd literally blow the whole operation sky high.
I mean...
Didn't mean to do that. Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me. That's a statement about you and more statement about just when creepers get introduced into the equations, things tend to get blown up. I do have enough memories to remember that these things are meant to be treated with caution.
I mean, unless you want to have a fun time.
Unless you want to have a fun time. That is a good point. I do believe I have played a version of Creeper Tag before. Regardless, that's less,
Creeper, that sounds like Knife Monopoly.
What's Knife Monopoly?
Right, it's a board game, but they're the most dangerous game, some people say. Knife Monopoly.
Oh. Wouldn't the most dangerous game be more, well,
Hunting people for
maybe I
sport?
shouldn't. Yeah.
You know, you'd think
We've
so,
had
wouldn't
fun,
you?
though. I think I have some memories of hunting people for sport. Actually, it's
Oh, holy
so long.
shit! Was your work? You lived in a world of death and pain. Apparently, did you respond?
Oh yes, I did often, all the time.
So then,
The
like,
most
honestly,
memories I have.
what's wrong with a little hunting people for sport?
Exactly. Sometimes you just need to die.
Sometimes death approaches. Sometimes you're just being really annoying, and the way to fix that is swords.
Exactly. It's sometimes when you're in an argument with someone, you just need to really make your perspective known. And sometimes the best way to do that is a well-intentioned stabbing.
To be fair, that is apparently what Stars was doing.
It is. But I do wonder, you know, I don't really mind Stars admittedly. I don't mind that they stabbed me. That tends to happen. I'm pretty used to it at this point. Um, but considering the fact that, well, at least as far as I'm concerned, Jackdaw had done nothing wrong. Um, it was a little more concerning. Uh,
I found another parrot.
immediately
Holy shit.
started stabbing, or attempting to stab Jackdaw as well, thankfully. Jackdaw was able to escape. But, so I think that I just...
It's a protecting your friend sort of thing. I appreciate that.
Exactly.
I don't think
And,
Stars might not have had control over their own actions. It could very well be someone else's fault.
true, but sometimes, if you've got a sword that's out of control, and, sometimes you have to just take out the sword before you can take out the hand that's wielding it.
That
Anyway.
is a good line.
Thank you. But I wanted to see. I wanted to meet up with the other person on the server who was aware of exactly
What was
what
going
was
on?
happening here. Yeah, and I wanted to give you a goodwill gesture of a bit of, well,
Holy shit. It's nothing.
yeah.
I love you. I think we're getting along great.
Likewise. And just in exchange for that,
Oh, right, of course.
I,
Like, quid pro quo, what do you want?
if you heal, if you have any other experiences with dolls, with, this other person, if you, I don't know, if you're killed by them again, if you hear of anyone else being killed by them, if, all of that kind of stuff, just, I'd like to, be alerted of that, if you hear anything.
You know, there's one more person who knows about stars glitching. Or, well, we've been calling it glitching. I was with... There's one more person who knows about stars glitching.
Oh?
Well, we've been calling it glitching. It's, Oz. They live... Yes, they live at the observatory around here. They were there when I was killed. Well, but...
And they didn't take any action?
No. I don't know if it's because we're friends beforehand, or... I love Jackdaw, but, were they perhaps encouraging you?
Perhaps. But to be fair, it was less of an encouragement and more of a, hey, I'm curious about this. And then I was all like, hi, curious about this. I'm doing it right now. That tells
Hi, curious about this. I'm Navn.
So much fun. Yeah. Jackdaw is good for adventure. Yeah, so
It might have been... They might have known about the encouragement. The only options I can see is either one, they were aware of that Jackdaw had to do with your excursion into the land of pain and stabbing, or 2, it's getting worse, which is worrying me. I guess 3, Stars just likes Oz better, which is fair. Most people like Oz better.
Correct?
Yes.
Oz, right. I think I met them once. It wasn't for very long though. Anyway, so information, and just a kind of, I just felt it would be good to have this kind of connection established, before someone else gets stabbed.
Pre-stabbing talk.
Exactly.
A little chat before the murder. A chat before the slaughter.
And I'd ask that you don't really mention this conversation to anyone else as well. I know that, with a close enough friend, sometimes you might be obliged to, but I've also got a lot of this, and I'd hate to use it.
Aw, but wouldn't you feel guilty blowing up my pretty house?
Not really.
Not pretty enough for you, huh?
I mean, it would be a bit of a disappointment not to be able to have the view anymore, but, if for a betrayal, I can live with the disappointment.
Betrayal? Is that what this is? Things are getting intense very quickly. I mean, we're already up to betraying each other. Geez, take me out to dinner first.
That's what, you informing someone of a little deal might lead to. But other than that, I don't think there's any reason for us to be worried about betrayal. I value loyalty very much. And, I think you do too. Isn't that right?
Yes, I believe I do. Did you just recruit me to be a spy? Is that what happened here?
If that's what you want to say, I suppose the word spy might be accurate.
Right. Well, thank you for believing me about the evil hacker man.
Of course, of course.
I'll tell you if there are any more sightings.
Thank you. I'll keep you in the know about any info I receive as well. Good luck with your things.
It's gonna be
I'm
a
not
ship.
sure what that is.
It's gonna be a ship.
Your ship. What's
Yes.
a ship?
Like, I didn't have oceans where I came from. So, but did you have oceans?
Big Waddle?
Big water, yes.
I've been informed of them. I don't remember them, but I also don't remember much.
Right. So ships are made to travel across big water times. Except this one is gonna be floating in the void for the aesthetic. I thought my lighthouse was getting lonely with nothing to call in to shore.
I can see that. Is that what the lighthouse is meant to do?
Supposedly.
Everything makes more sense. I was wondering what the purpose of this beacon was. I figured it might be just a bit of a, lure in, for like moths and things, but.
I mean, hey, it has worked as a lure for pretty much every single person here so far goes near it. I've become the welcoming committee.
Hey. Well, I hope you enjoy your welcoming committee.
Are you gonna shoot at the moon?
I was going to. Wait, one sec. For some reason. Wait, let's just. My crossbow did not have the right thing in it, which is irritating, but.
Pretty! And a display of your power. It's both.
I got a lot.
Oh yeah, get all of the possible benefits from that. The moon was looking a bit smug.
Exactly. I think the moon should be quite a bit smaller, possibly.
It's already too big as it is. It's not even full yet.
It isn't. Well, I hope you have a good time with your gunpowder.
I will.
Refrain from blowing me up unless it's really funny. If it's really funny, go.
Oh, don't worry. I've been told I have a great sense of comedic timing.
Fantastic. All right. Well, farewell, August. It's been nice meeting you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Actually, I was going to do more work on my ship, but given that it's been a bit, I feel like I'll end stream and then work on it a bit after that. But no, Haven's first spy. I'm sure this won't go wrong at all, and this isn't at all about betraying my friends. On the upside, though, boom boom block, go bam bam. And parrots. To whoever is responsible for those parrots being there, I don't know who you are, but I thank you. And I wish you, and everyone else like you, a very good night. So I'm just going to go and see if there's anyone I can raid. Is there? Nope. Okay. No one's online right now, so in that case, I think Gwen is going to do Lore with Moth in like 10 minutes. So if you're still up for more streaming, they're both really cool. Go check them out. Goodbye.